Hello, everyone. Welcome to this final chapter of the 7-part Rush extravaganza. And this next DVD I'm about to show you, I bought it at Walmart, and I like it because it really highlights the two best Rush albums. This is a really cool little kind of documentary where Rush is the band themselves telling you all about. Well, let me actually just quickly read the back here. The two albums by Rush covered in this film illustrates the changing nature of the band through the 70s and late 80s. 2112, released in 1976, was Rush's breakthrough. The title track, which filled the whole of side 1 on the original LP release, was a defiant expression of the music the band wanted to make despite pressures from the record company to move them in a more commercial direction. It was a gamble that paid off with platinum sales, which laid the foundation for the sequence of albums that followed with thoughtful lyrics covering many themes and multi-layered virtuoso music that few other bands could even dream of producing. So true. Moving Pictures, released in 1981, saw Rush channel their intellectual complexity and well-honed musical skills into a series of shorter, more easily accessible tracks. The result was the biggest selling album of their career, and a set of songs including Tom Sawyer, Red Barchetta, Limelight, and the instrumental YYZ that became radio staples and remain fan favorites to this day. These classic albums program contain exclusive interviews with band members Geddy Lee, Alex Lifeson, and Neil Peart, along with exclusive performances, archive footage, and an in-depth examination of the original multi-track tapes with the band and producer Terry Brown. And I love this. It's a pretty cool little series. Sorry, Mike. So now the next DVD I'm going to show you. When I had said in a previous episode, funny enough, my Fight Club movie, okay, I had said that was my only steelbook that I owned a movie in. I completely forgot about this. It's another steelbook. I completely forgot I have two DVDs, and I'm pretty sure that's the only ones. The Fight Club movie and this. So yeah, this is actually great because this has two discs in it. Two movies. I'll open that up here. Nice little booklet, the two discs there. And it's a great documentary. It's called Beyond the Lightest Stage, The Band You Know, The Story You Don't. I love watching these. And after a while, I've watched so much different stuff about Rush and on Rush, and if you feel like you know these guys, that if you met them in person, that they're like your uncles, or are people that have greatly influenced in your life. They look like such easygoing, fun, awesome people to know. That they seem like really genuine people, and you really get to know them in many ways. Maybe not completely. Maybe they're still kind of showing you a facade, but you really feel you get to know the band, especially with these DVDs. I highly recommend people watch this whenever they get a chance. I mean, I love how on the back is just the 2112 logo. I've drawn that a few times. Yeah. And so now we're going to get into the next disc I have, the DVD, and I really enjoy this show too, because this is the Clockwork Angels tour. And if you don't know, this tour here in this box set And of course, this is a 2-disc box set. It has two DVDs in it. This concert has and you can kind of see them back there. It's a string section of, I think there's 6 of them in a string section. So that's only in one part of it, So it starts off the set. There's 2 sets, okay? They only come in during the second set. So there's no string ensemble for the first set. The first set is pretty much classic awesomeness. Like, you can see it right there. Subdivisions, The Big Money, Force 10s, Grand Design, The Body Electric, Territories, The Analog Kid, Bravado, Where's My Thing, Here It Is, drum solo, Far Cry, again, having Far Cry live, beautiful, beautiful. And then they get to, of course, because this is their last album they made, the Clockwork Angels tour. It goes Caravan, Clockwork Angels, The Anarchists, Carnies, The Wreckers, Headlong Flight. And you see, so far, all those tracks in the second set, especially the first 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The first 10 tracks, okay? All these 10 tracks are all from a Clockwork Angel. They don't play anything in those. They boom, they get them right out of the gate on their second set. Then after the Garden, they go into some classic, the Dreamline. Then there's the Percussor, which is another drum solo. Binary Love Theme. What's that say? Steam Bangers Ball drum solo, another part of drum solo. Red Sector A, YYZ, and The Spirit of Radio. And they do encores of Tom Sawyer and 2112. And of course you get your second disc of bonus stuff, Limelight, Middletown Dreams, The Past, and Manhattan Project live stuff with the Clockwork Angel String Ensemble, and then you got special features, which I'm not going to go really into. It's kind of cool. You got outtakes, interview with the Dwarves, Drews, because Dwarves they spell it DWS. Dwarf, whatever. The Family Guy, Family Sawyer. It's pretty cool stuff. So, not to dwell too much on this. So now, after they did this, to celebrate 40 decades of greatness, they do the R40 live. Which is, again, this is fantastic. This comes with this actually is a 4-disc set, I believe. Wait, how many discs are in here? Yeah, 4 discs. There's 4 discs. The first 3 discs are CDs, okay, of music, of concert stuff. And there's a lot of content of concert stuff. And then the last one is it's the DVD. And it's the DVD I'm going to talk about, because there's a lot of great stuff on the CDs, but it's with the DVD part here at the end, you get the World Is, the Anarchist, Headlong Flight. Again, another live performance of Far Cry, my favorite Rush song. The Main Monkey Business, How It Is, Animate, Roll the Bones, Between the Wheels, another version of Between the Wheels. Love that song. Losing It with I think his name is Ben Mink. Ben Mink. Doing a violin, doing some, First, I think one of the first times, it's one of the guys from the string ensemble that comes back and does Losing It with the fiddle in it, because it's a song that only, so they don't get to play that live too often, but they get to do it in this. Then, of course, they finish off with Subdivisions. And then there's the DVD set 2. Well, Yeah, I think it's all on the same disc, I think, anyway. So, No Country for Old Hens, Tom Sawyer, YYZ again. I have so many live performances as a YYZ. It's awesome. The Spirit of Radio, Natural Science, Jacob's Ladder, Hemispheres Prelude, just the Hemispheres Prelude. Cygnus X1, The Story So Far drum solo. Then, of course, fan favorite, Closer to the Heart, Xanadu, 2112. Then they come back. They come back with encore of Mel's Rock Pile with Eugene Levy, Lakeside Park Anthem mix, What You're Doing Working Man mix, and then Extra Stage Left, a little outro thing. And then they have a couple of bonus concert stuff of One Little Victory, Distant Early Warning, and Red Parchetta. Again, this is amazing set to have for anybody who loves Rush. But that's not where it ends. This is pretty much their last full kind of tour. But here we go. There's a little. This is the last DVD I have of Rush. This is the last one I bought. This is Time Stands Still, which is kind of a little documentary. It's the story of their last. Is of them finishing up their kind of this is not too far after they retired. So this is pretty much the last hurrah where I'm kind of speechless with this because it shows the ending. It shows because in this DVD set they talk about their last tours, about retiring. So this is the last thing they made before they retired, and it's a beautiful send off. Out of all so much stuff that I have of Rush, this is a beautiful send off, and so that is it. That's everything I own of Rush. Whew, that took a while to get through. I pretty much taped them back to back each episode as I went along because I want to do it while I'm in a roll. And as you've now seen, I've been releasing these episodes, periodically, on a schedule now. And I think I'm going to be continuing to do that. I'm pretty much saying this early in the week. I still haven't posted any of these yet because I'm still in the process of making them. None of the previous episodes have been posted yet as of this making. So with this final episode, I like to ask you guys to please subscribe. That would mean so much to me. If you want, I'm no pressure, but that would be greatly appreciated. But what I really would like is please like and leave a comment. I want to hear what you have to say, your opinions about what you just saw. I just showed you a huge, extensive collection of Rush. So you know that I'm well versed and I know Rush. So that's it for me. I'm going to just leave with a couple of quick shout outs. Again, always with the Frank's music, which at least 90, between 90 to 95% of this Rush collection was bought at Frank's Music brand new. And again, also the Trash Talkers, Rappers React, Behringer Bynes and Larry Cowan, cool guys. Watch their channel. I really like them. They're the only channel I Patreon. I don't Patreon to anybody else except for them. So that's it for me. Take care, everybody. Be safe. Have a good day, evening, night, wherever you may be. And I will see you on the flip side. Bye-bye for now.